Welcome back to the Daily English Talk. Today, we're heading to a place many of us visit at least once a week, a place where English is essential for getting by, the supermarket. And joining me to navigate the aisles and master the lingo is our fantastic guest, Chloe. Chloe, thanks for being here.
It's great to be here, Liam. I'm excited to help our viewers feel more confident when they're grocery shopping in English.
Wonderful. So, Chloe, imagine I've just walked into a supermarket in an English-speaking country. What's the first thing I might need to know or do?
Well, the very first thing is often finding what you need. You might see signs for different sections. Common ones include produce for fruits and vegetables, dairy for milk, cheese and yogurt, bakery for bread and cakes, meat or butcher for fresh meat, and seafood or fishmonger for fish.
Produce, dairy, bakery, meat, seafood. Got it. What if I'm looking for something specific, like, say, a particular type of cheese?
You'd usually ask a staff member. You could say, "Excuse me, where can I find the cheese?" Or, "Could you tell me where the dairy section is?" If you know the specific cheese, you might ask, "Do you have any cheddar?" Or, "I'm looking for mozzarella, where would that be?"
That's helpful. So, excuse me, is a good polite opener. What about navigating the aisles themselves? There are so many products.
Absolutely. You'll see different types of products grouped together. For example, in the canned goods case aisle, you might find tinned tomatoes, beans, or soup. The frozen foods section will have ice cream, frozen vegetables, and ready meals.
Canned goods, frozen foods. And what if I see something I don't recognize?
That's a great opportunity to learn. You can look at the packaging. It will usually have the product name, the brand, and a description. For example, it might say cream of mushroom soup or low-fat milk. You can also read the ingredients list if you're curious.
Ingredients list. That's important for dietary needs. Let's say I've picked out some items. Now, I need to find the checkout.
Right. You'll look for the checkout or till area. You'll see several counters, usually with a cashier. You can join the queue or the line.
Queue or line. Okay. So, I'm at the counter. What happens next?
The cashier will scan your items. They might ask you, "Do you have a loyalty card?" This is for discount programs. If you don't have one, you can just say, "No, thank you."
Loyalty card. Good to know. What if I want to pay?
They'll tell you the total amount. For example, that will be £15 and 50 pence, please, or $22.75. You can then pay by cash or card. If you're using a card, you might need to insert your chip and PIN or tap your card.
Chip and pin, tap your card? These are common phrases. What if I need a bag?
Many supermarkets now charge for bags, so they might ask, "Do you need a bag?" Or, "Would you like to purchase a bag?" You can say, "Yes, please," or, "No, thank you, I have my own."
The bag situation. It's good to be prepared for that. What about if I want to buy something by weight, like fruit or vegetables?
That's a good point. For loose items like apples or potatoes, you'll usually find a scale in that section. You put the item on the scale, select the product code, and it prints a sticker with the price per kilogram or pound. You then stick this on your bag before going to the checkout.
So, weigh it, sticker it, then pay. What if I have a question about a product at the checkout?
You can ask the cashier. For example, "Is this organic?" Or, "Does this contain nuts?" They might know, or they might need to ask a colleague.
Okay, so far so good. What about more specific vocabulary related to food items themselves? Let's say I'm in the dairy section.
You'll find different types of milk: whole milk, skimmed milk, or even plant-based milks like almond milk or soy milk. You'll also see yogurt, butter, and various cheeses: cheddar, mozzarella, parmesan, brie.
Whole milk, semi-skimmed, skimmed. That's useful for people who are particular about their milk. And in the bakery?
In the bakery, you'll find bread: sliced bread, wholemeal bread, baguettes, sourdough. There are also pastries, croissants, muffins, cakes, and cookies.
Croissants, muffins, cookies. Delicious. What about the meat section?
You can buy chicken breasts, mince, which is ground meat, sausages, steaks, lamb chops. You might also find pre-marinated meats or ready-to-cook options.
Mince, steaks, lamb chops, and seafood?
Salmon fillets, cod, prawns, or shrimp in American English, mussels, and often prepackaged fish dishes.
Prawns or shrimp. That's a good note on regional differences. What about everyday essentials like cleaning supplies or toiletries?
Those are usually in separate aisles. You'll find detergents, dish soap, surface cleaner, and laundry powder. In toiletries, you'll have shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, toothbrushes, soap, and deodorant.
Detergents, dish soap, shampoo, toothpaste. So the supermarket is really a one-stop shop for many things. Now, let's talk about common phrases people might hear or need to use.
When you're looking for something, you might hear, "Can I help you find something?" Or, "Are you looking for anything in particular?" Your response could be, "Yes, I'm looking for," or, "No, thank you, I'm just browsing."
Just browsing is a very useful phrase. What about when you're at the checkout and the cashier is bagging your items?
They might ask, "Do you want a paper or plastic?" referring to bag types. Or they might say, "Would you like your receipt?" You can say, "Yes, please," or "No, thanks."
Receipt. Important for returns. What if there's a problem with an item?
If an item is damaged, or you realize it's the wrong product after you've paid, you'd usually go to the customer service desk. You would then explain the issue. "I bought this yesterday and it's damaged." Or, "I seem to have been charged twice for this item."
Customer service. That's a key phrase. Let's think about some common supermarket vocabulary that might be on labels.
You'll see terms like best before or use by dates. Best before indicates quality, while use by is about safety. You'll also see nutritional information, calories, fat content, sugar, protein.
Best before, use by. Crucial for food safety. What about discounts or offers?
Look out for signs that say special offer, bargain, discount, or 2 for 1. You might also see buy one get one free or half price.
Special offer, buy one, get one free. Those are always welcome. Let's imagine a scenario. I'm in the fruit and vegetable aisle, and I see a sign that says apples, £1.99 per kilogram. What does that mean?
That means for every kilogram of apples you buy, you will pay £1.99. You'll need to weigh them at the scale, get the sticker, and take it to the checkout.
So if I buy half a kilogram, it would be about £1?
Exactly. You're thinking about it the right way. Now, what if you're unsure about the ripeness of an avocado?
I might ask a staff member, "Excuse me, can you tell me if these avocados are ripe?" Or I might just gently press one to see if it gives a little.
Good instinct. You could also ask, "When will these be ripe?" if you're planning to use them later.
That's a good follow-up question. Let's move to the checkout again. The cashier says, "Cash or card?"
You'd reply, "Card, please," or "Cash." If you're using a card, they might say, "Please insert your card," or "Please tap your card." You'll then follow the on-screen instructions.
And after payment?
They'll usually bag your items. Then they'll hand you your receipt and say, "Thank you," or "Have a nice day."
Have a nice day. A simple but polite closing. Chloe, this has been incredibly useful. We've covered finding sections, asking for help, paying, and specific food vocabulary. Is there any final tip you'd give to viewers preparing to shop in an English-speaking supermarket?
My biggest tip is to not be afraid to ask questions. Most people working in supermarkets are happy to help. And even if you make a small mistake, it's part of the learning process. Just keep practicing. And you'll get more confident with every trip.
Excellent advice. Don't be afraid to ask. Thank you so much, Chloe, for sharing your expertise with us today on the Daily English Talk.
My pleasure, Liam. Happy shopping, everyone.
And thank you to our viewers for joining us. We'll see you next time.